Well, I think one of the surprising things in Madagascar is that there is a great number of women in the judiciary. They are a majority, not necessarily at the top of the judiciary. In other words, the presidents of the main courts of Madagascar are not women, but they are a vast majority. Over 60% of judges in Madagascar are women. And it's a bit of a paradox because at the same time, the judiciary is considered as one of the problem areas insofar as corruption is concerned. But I think it's a sign, though, that even though it's not the same all over Madagascar, that women do have access to education and they can enter the administration and positions that require specialization in education. So they have to go to law school and then they have to go to the judges' school. So it shows that women can do what they want if they choose to.
Support.
I think one area where we need more women is in politics and in business. In politics, perhaps at the national level, we need more women ministers, more women in government. But I think where we really need more women is down at the decentralized level, to be mayors and to run cities and communities. So any support that can be given to women. This is known to be a universal problem. As Hillary Clinton once said, you have to have the skin of a rhinoceros if you want to go into politics. This is something that women shy away from. But this is something that should be improved and supported. And the same goes for women in business. They are not sufficiently visible. They are not sufficiently at the top of the hierarchy. I think if you walk into a bank in Madagascar today, most of the employees are women, but they're not at the top. And so there has to be a way to push women up. So they are working, they are in the workforce, they are a majority in many cases, but they are not at the top of the company. Well, I think one area where women are not at all visible is in law enforcement. And although they are in the customs department, for example, but I do think that we need more women, police women on the streets, and women gendarmes. This can help perhaps, and we talk a lot about reconciliation and so on. There is a great mistrust between the general population and the law enforcement. And putting more women to the front may help in this situation. So that is one area that I think could be focused on. Well, for girls, in any case, you can do anything, even though it may be difficult at times. I think the number one obstacle to success is thinking that you cannot, and people also thinking that you cannot. Madagascar is not a country where women are held back intentionally. The laws are favorable to women's rights, to equal treatment before the law. Women have access to education. But I think that they themselves, and it might be in the more traditional upbringing, they themselves put limits on what they can do. And so my message is that in your own mind first, you must be convinced you can do anything, and then there will be nothing to hold you back. And if I may say it to fathers and mothers as well, that the message should not be that girls belong in the kitchen or doing the housework. The message should be they should go to school, they can go far, they can be an important factor in the improvement of all our lives here in Madagascar.